2 years ago, we moved our corporate headquarters to downtown Sumter. We thought it was a great opportunity for Thompson to play a major role in the revitalization and development of downtown Sumter. And in doing so, we thought if we really want to make Sumter a real destination spot, we need to have a world-class restaurant. So I went to three of my buddies, one from Columbia, Stan Harp, Paul Goff, and Gifford Shaw, and said, let's do it. And right or wrong, they said, okay, we're with you. And obviously one of my partners, my wife, was along with the idea too. So we launched the idea of Hamptons. And we had a world-class chef, Gottlieb, who we brought from Savannah, that was at the Inn of Little Washington for 7 years. And we're just really excited about Hamptons and the way downtown Sumter is moving. We've had discussions with the city, and we're moving into a partnership agreement with the city to begin marketing the Opera House and bringing events to downtown Sumter, and just making Sumter an opportunity for not only the citizens of Sumter, but also the surrounding communities.
Yeah. So what's the feedback been on the restaurant?
Well, it's been good. We've been open a year. I don't know if our timing was perfect with the latest recession, but we had a goal, we did it, and we're stuck to the mission. First year is under our belt. We learned a lot, and but right now we're pleased to say that the business is good. We are seeing many folks from Florence and Columbia and Camden and Manning that are enjoying Hamptons, and we just look forward to continuing to serve not only Sumter but our local communities, surrounding communities as well.
Come visit us here in Sumter is a great thing. You know, we have the addition of our alley here when the weather breaks. It'll be a huge draw of guests. There's a fireplace out there. People love to have lunch out there as well as dinner. And we serve kind of a bar menu out there as well as our inside fine dining menu. So you can get a hamburger and some cheese fries outside if you want to, or you could get, our blackened striped bass on king crab ragu.
That's awesome. Any other differentiators with the restaurant? Things that you feel like you're different here?
Well, we're quite unique in that we have a fresh market, so you can come get a bottle of wine and a steak to take home, or a bunch of asparagus and cook yourself. And we have a full line bakery, so in the mornings you can come in and get cheese danishes, croissants, great coffee. And I think that makes us really unique and sets us aside from other fine dining restaurants.
What are some of the most popular things on the menu?
Well, I can't take the shrimp and grits off. They just sell like crazy here. And I find that any pasta dish with seafood is a huge seller, as well as our beef short rib. People love the short rib. And I'm a steak eater, so I have a beautiful prime rib eye on the menu that I think is wonderful.
Awesome. What's the culinary vision for the restaurant?
Well, fresh, local ingredients and a great dining experience at a reasonable price. We're very big into redefining Southern hospitality. Fine dining here in Sumter is pretty much Hamptons, and which we're very proud of, being able to do something like this here in Sumter, being one of the first restaurants to do fine dining the way that we do it, and getting the great feedback from our clientele. Now into our second year, we get people from Columbia and Florence every week. Sometimes just for lunch, sometimes for dinner, and that's real exciting for us.
What are some of your influences, and where did you study?
Well, I grew up in a bakery in Savannah, Gottlieb's Bakery. It's been in the family since 1884, so I use a lot of my knowledge from that in baking. Very Southern regional, but I actually try and put a little global twist to things. I worked at a restaurant called the Inn of Little Washington, and I really feel like that helped develop my flavor, my passion for working with local ingredients and working with the farmers. And actually this year we'll be putting in a garden of our own to use our own vegetables.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about some of the challenges of establishing, it's a busy job here. How do you establish relationships with the farmers?
South Carolina was much easier than Savannah. You don't realize that Sumter's really right in the middle of this agricultural mecca, and in the season it's just abundant. So it's been quite easy. And then word of mouth. Once you get hooked up with one farmer that does dairy, another farmer that does eggs and chicken and, somebody else that does basil, and they start coming in the doors.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been as difficult as I thought.